How do we come out of the blame game? Look, I know. They hurt you. Because of the behaviors they did, you became who you are, or you responded how you responded. And it wasn't great. I'm not denying that. And coming out of the blame game doesn't mean that people shouldn't be held accountable for their actions. However, as adult children of narcissists, or those who have grown up in a dysfunctional family system, one may begin to say, oh, I can't trust anyone, because we build these walls. Or conversely, we don't even know how to make boundaries, so we let anyone and anything in, including abusive behaviors. However, there comes a stage in life where, well, they did in my own, where finally I realised that, you know what, knowing one's own values isn't an airy, fairy, fluffy, silly thing. It's actually very valid. Because once we know what our values are, we come away from the blame game. But our boundaries become very real. We have these internal, porous boundaries at that point. So let's say I know that I have a value of reciprocity. So if I give love, I consider it high value in my world and my life, outlook, that love needs to be reciprocated for me to continue sharing in that arena. Likewise, I may have integrity as one of my core values. So if the person that I'm dealing with, or the behaviors in a person that I'm dealing with, don't hold true to integrity, at that point, I may put up an actual physical boundary and say, no, that's not coming into my internal space or into my space at all. That's not acceptable to me. So if we know what our core values and our true values are, at that point, when somebody's behavior or something happens that doesn't align with our values, we can say, hey, hang on a minute, that can stay over there. That ain't coming in. Not agreeing to see them again too soon, because not dealing with that. But then if someone comes along and they align with our core values, and they have reciprocity, and they have integrity, and they go along with maybe other core values we have, we know that then we've found a safe person and that we can trust within that scenario as much as you could trust another human being. So, know your core values.